welcome folks here in Stevens Point, Wisconsin for our CWC South Conference matchup here on Zaleski Sports between the Pacelli Cardinals and the Almond-Bancroft Eagles. It's a big girls basketball matchup that we have here tonight for you guys. Brendan Retzloff, Chase Lyons here for this one. And it should be a thriller of a game that we have. I mean, we're starting to feel the energy build up here in the nest. That's what we're going to call the gym tonight. Chase was telling me earlier that it was called the sack, but we're calling it the nest for the night. So, Pacelli sitting at 8-0 in conference play, 15-game winning streak, 17-1 overall, averaging 62 points a game, 9.3 steals per game as well. So defense is also a huge thing for them. As for Almond-Bancroft, they average 54 points a game, 14-3 this season, 6-2 in the South, sitting in third place behind the Pittsville Panthers, led by Coach Keith Dernbach. Maya Dernbach and Lexi Dernbach, the daughters, the two leading scorers for the Eagles, averaging 13.7 and 13.6 points a game. As for the leading scorer of the Cardinals, it's Jaden Zdroik, averaging 22.6 per game. But that's our Auto Select pregame show we have for you. Stevens Point, best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you're good to go.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
Welcome back, folks. Just about 2 minutes until we get things underway here in Pacelli. The last time these two teams met was actually last year, but as in last year, back in January. So it's been a while since these two teams met. It's been about 360 or so days since their last meeting. They were scheduled to play each other a few weeks ago, but due to the wintry weather that we had, which it feels like we've barely had any wintry weather here in this winter time, these two teams were rescheduled to play, and this is finally our rescheduled game. So this was unexpected game to have back-to-back Mondays for Pacelli where they play a game. And another really big thing, too, is Pacelli, they came off of a game on Friday, so no practice time at all, but that was a 97-31 win over Tri-County, 97 points, the most points they've scored in a season, and very possibly the most in their franchise history in their girls program, but they scored a total of 61 points in the first half of that game, so they're going to be shooting, and they're going to be coming out firing, and Almond-Bancroft has to be prepared for that. They mainly like to play down low is Almond-Bancroft, and it'll be interesting to see if they play a man or a zone type of defense on them. But that is pretty much all the pregame analysis I have for you guys. We're going to send things to another commercial break, and we'll be right back for game time. It's the Cardinals and the Eagles on Zaleski Sports.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
In today's economy, it seems the value of a dollar continues to shrink, while the services offered are getting less and less. Here at Maher Water Corporation, a new high-efficiency system made by WaterCare can help ease the stress on your checkbook. We are always available to analyze and recommend one of these units. So while we can't actually make your money grow, we can make the value of what you get from Maher seem like it.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
It's simple, but true. Time is money. At Sherrill Tire and Service, we have over 20 mobile service trucks to get you rolling and growing again. Sherrill Tire and Service Centers, your locally owned farm tire dealer.
It's a packed house tonight here in the Nest here in Stevens Point. Today's game is brought to you by Rock and Roll Cafe. Treat the whole family to a breakfast or lunch at the Rock and Roll Cafe. Mexican and American dishes cooked to perfection daily on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. And now it's on to the starting lineups here for this one on Zaleski Sports. Number 4, the sophomore Maya Dernbach. Number 11, Aaliyah Newby. Number 22, Raya Ceballos. And number 35, Lexi Dernbach. And number 12, Oakley Omnick. As the Pacelli Cardinals are taking the floor, getting hyped up here on this Jersey night. Starting senior number 1, Casey Vaughn. Then a junior number 2, it's Katie Elka. Then it's freshman number 22, Jaden Zadroik. And a junior number 24, Kaylin Yenter. And to round up the starting 5 for the Cardinals, it's the sophomore number 33, Ella Van Order. Let's see who we're going to have jump in. Like I said, this gym is packed and you can feel a lot more energy than these past few games we have been seeing. But this is the closing part of this season, the final 2.5 weeks. Who wants the conference title more? It's the Eagles and the Cardinals. Here we go. Winning the tip are the Eagles student section. Getting into it. Ceballos tossing it over inside. No good. Dominic. And rebounded by Yenter. And we got a jump ball tie-up possession to the Cardinals. Allison Smaglik, her first year as the coach of this program after the Cardinals took 3rd in conference last year, putting themselves up for a possible conference title. And, I mean, that'd be such a big statement, first-year head coach for the team. It's the Smaglik era. 30 seconds in, stolen by the Eagles, leading it up the floor, try to bank it in. No good was Dernbach. Rebounded back by Dernbach. And the Dernbach sisters, they're going to be playing most of the ball tonight for this Eagles team. Last touched out of bounds by Vaughn. Lexi's number 35 and Maya's number 4. Lexi to inbound. High pass, almost taken. Almost another pickpocket there. Gotten back. And the Eagles dribbling inside. It's Maya. Couldn't get it to go. And Pacelli gets the rebound. Second chance opportunity gone by the wayside. Still 0-0 here through the first minute. Pacelli playing that zone defense nicely in. First basket of the night going to the junior Katie Elka. This team coming off of a 97-31 point game against Tri-County. And I mean, they were shooting it well, but they also had so many steals in that game. Another tie-up and nice awareness there by the Eagles. Possession arrow back to them. Aaliyah Newby to inbound it on the sideline. Scary pass, almost taken. And that one's picked off by Van Order. So the Cardinals with a nice start on both ends of the floor. Elka passing inside to Van Order. Van Order kicks it out. It's the 3 ball. A little too strong from Zdroik. And out of bounds. And Coach Dernbach, he's trying to get his girls amped up here for this one. Like I said, though, 2.5 weeks to go in the season. 4 conference games remain for Pacelli and 5 for the Eagles. Rebounded by Dernbach. Try to bring it out. Stolen by Zdroik. Bounce pass to Vaughn. Up with the left. Got it to go. 4-0 start for the Cardinals. And they've been doing that all year. That zone defense has really been causing problems for everybody. The double team now. Almost taken. Got it back, Dernbach. Dernbach elevates, put it up, foul. She's going to go to the free throw line. We'll see who it's on. And they're going to call this one on Vaughn. They're going to say it's on the floor. Looked like it was a shooting foul to me, but we'll go from the baseline. Inside of Ceballos. Up with the left hand. Banked it in for 2. She's one of those unsung players here on this Eagles team. The sophomore. And speaking of a sophomore, it's Van Order going up with it. That should be a shooting foul. And she'll go to the free throw line. No, she won't. They're going to call it on the floor again. Those last 2 fouls most certainly could have been shooting. Elka's open up top. Brought it out to the perimeter again. Vaughn hangs on now. The pass to the freshman. Back again inside to the sophomore. Van Order double teamed. Stolen, but who was out of bounds last? And the Eagles were out last, so no steal is going to count here. To our score. Zdroik open for the 3. A little strong again. Her 3-point shooting might be pretty key in this one and in the warm-ups of the game. She was missing quite a few, but a nice read by Katie Elka as she got a nice one off there. And Vaughn goes up with the left. No good. Zdroik up for the putback. No good. And the Eagles are doing a nice job of defending Jaden here in the early goings of this one. 3rd chance points. Couldn't get it to go. And now it's Lexi Dernbach with it. Over to Maya. Zdroik all up in the grill of Maya. Lexi now. A step back. Drained it in. The senior with a nice play. All tied up at 4. This is going to be a defense matchup. You can already feel it. Double teamed. And the travel gets called on Yenter. And the Eagles most certainly have to love that there. A lot of double teams we have seen here in the first 4 minutes of this game. I mean, doesn't have the intensity of maybe a conference championship game, but you can most definitely feel that something's going around. And a travel violation gets called here on Ceballos. Number 7 ranked team in the land in D5 against a team that's not ranked, but they most definitely could. Only 3 losses on the year for Almond-Bancroft. Up and inside, and a hold in on the basketball. No foul, another jump ball, possession arrow to the Cardinals. And you have to wonder, Pacelli coming off a couple of games, a push foul, and Droik's going to go to the free throw line. And when you got a star player like her averaging 22.6 a game, you got to do everything you can on defense to stop her, even if it comes to following. Got the free throw to go. Today's game is brought to you by Spectrum Benefit. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Going 1 for 2 from the line. But as I was saying, you'd have to wonder if Pacelli playing these last couple of games against 2 opponents in their conference that don't really have it in them, travel violation there, if that's going to be a little bit of a wake-up call here in this game for them. I mean, a 66-point victory and then a 62-point victory. So 128 points combined worth of wins. Maddie Pionic into the game, and she's fouled down low. The physicality here in this one, we're seeing a lot of it. Already 3 different jump balls. Yenter from the charity stripe, but this one's for 2. The junior averaging 8.2 a game, also 6.5 rebounds and 6 assists. Almost stolen by Droik, and she's gonna get called for a reach in there. Tough foul there. And Dernbach got it to go. Lexi converts the 2. Vaughn now over to Elka. Fires the 3. Katie Elka. 5 points here in this first half. 10-6. Cardinals on top. Dernbach has it now. Lexi again, try to float it in, no good. Rebounded by Elka. My apologies, I said the Dernbachs, they were sisters there, but there's definitely a family relation that's there. Not sisters, though. Up again, it's Elka. Was feeling the hot hand, couldn't get that one to go that time. Dribble drive. Down low inside, kicks it out, Ceballos. And it's Maya from 3, no good. Rebounded by Pionic and just missed the read a little bit. Costly turnover there if it's points for the Eagles, and it is. Maya Dernbach got the 2 to go in. So a few turnovers here in the early goings for Pacelli. And that one was just not paying attention to the pass. You got to just understand the situation there. Fouled down low. It looks like it's called on Omerick, as Yenter and Elka go to the bench after that turnover. Vaughn inbounds. It's Van Order with a nice floater from about 6 feet. Pacelli's been doing a great job all season on their inbound plays. Timeout taken by Keith Dernbach. And that's going to bring us to our first timeout of the game. 12-8. 10:51 to go here in this first half. You're watching WIAA girls basketball here on Zaleski Sports.
Shuda Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuda Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuda Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shudafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in.
And we're back here in Pacelli. Oh, and it's stolen by Vaughn. Vaughn goes up, and the aggressiveness pays off from the Cardinals. Dribble drive inside, kicks it outside. Ceballos got it to roll, but it missed. And the three now taken and drained it. It's good. Coming from Leah Newby. Pjanic. Vaughn again. Pjanic now in the corner. And a travel violation is called on Maddie. (14-11) our score, and I mean the intensity, it's there. Lexi pulls up in front of the chopper until the sun comes down right off the mat. I'm not sure if anyone's gonna know that reference, but some lyrics of a song for ya. Dernbach up to 6 points tonight. Double teamed is Van Order. The Dernbachs are around, and the family ties make a timeout call. 9:39, 14-13. You're watching girls WIAA high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh, with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe. And now open on Saturday nights. Try the new Rock and Roll Cafe Bar and Grill on Church Street.
Back from the 30-second timeout, today's game is brought to you by Staub Construction, which is a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Staub Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. Droik into the lane, has to bring it out. Vaughn with a nice hesitation, kicks it out. Droik hits the three-pointer, and that's the three that we're used to seeing all season from the star freshman. 17-13 Cardinals. Dernbach over to Newby. Newby dribble drive. Back outside, Ceballos. Double teamed. Nice move outside of the double team. Taken back by Potts. Down low, missed it. Ceballos couldn't get it to go. Could have been a foul as well. Van Order, transition, lost it. Stolen by the Eagles. Cardinals continuing their their zone defense. Foul to go to the free throw line. To shoot a pair is Aaliyah. Newbie. For a team that's 6-2 and a couple games back of the Cardinals for that first place spot, sitting in third in conference play, they're definitely playing with the aspirations of first place. I mean, this is a huge game if Almond-Bancroft can manage to take this one from the number 7 team. And the second one rolls out. Who's going to get the rebound? And there for it was Newbie, but taken right back by the Cardinals. Droik picks up the dribble, hesitates. Cross court. 3, pulls up. No good. Who's going to get the board? It's Newbie again. Taking control on the rebound department are the Eagles. Playing nicely down low. It's Newbie from 3. Her second one could have been it, but didn't go. And a reach-in foul on Ceballos as Pjanic was out there to pass it. Off the swing type of route. Van Order steps inside. Got it to go with the left. And I think the big plays in this game are going to be down low. Instead, it's Maya for 3. Dernbach up to 5 points. Almost stolen. Got it back to Droik. Droik hesitates, brings it outside. Elka from 3, no good. Rebounded by Petrick. Or excuse me, that's Newbie. The ones on her jersey were almost like all together there. Travel violation. Another turnover from Almond. Remains a 2-point game. So the sisters from all the mothers are averaging 13.6 and 13.7 points a game. That's just to my correction of them being sisters, you know. Dribble, drive inside, nice defense there by Potts. Newbie up the floor. Stolen back, the 2 down the floor. It's Droik taking it herself and 1. Come on, man. That's too easy. That's what she's thinking. That right there is a foul you just can't do. The 2 guaranteed points and the student section saying it well themselves that you can't do that. Off back rim, no good. So 1 for 3 from the line is the freshman. Now Petrick's into the game. Newbie. Petrick was trying to go down low, but Droik had the read. A little high on the pass. Vaughn got it back in control. Nice concentration from the senior captain. Petrick back over Dernbach. Down on the baseline now. Dernbach between 2 defenders. Kicks it out. Pacelli with their biggest lead of the game, up by 6. Timeout taken on the floor by Coach Dernbach. 23-17, 6:09 to go on Zaleski Sports.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at madeacustom.com.
Welcome back, everybody. 23-17. Today's game is brought to you by SC Swiderski. An SCS apartment or home is where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Double teamed, intercepted by Vaughn. Taken up down the floor. It's a 3-on-2. Taken up by herself. No good was Droik's attempt. And up the floor, try to slow the pace down a little bit are the Eagles. And that is just thrown into Ghosts. Taking up Ghost Town and one again for Jaden Droik. The freshman starting to shine here in this first half. 8 points for herself here tonight. Pacelli doing a nice job sharing the basketball. 5 different players have scored. As for 4 for the Eagles. Can't get the free throws to go though. 1 for 4. Got the rebound though. Was Van Order. Traveled. She's just got to put that basketball right back up. But how about this? Pacelli, they're already into the bonus. 8 fouls on the Eagles here in this first half. Only 3 by the Cardinals. Newbie, dribble drive. She's going to go to the free throw line. With 5:19 to go, today's game is brought to you by Point Brewing. The Stevens Point Brewery is a proud sponsor of local high school athletics. Experience the many refreshing flavors of Point Gourmet sodas, handcrafted in small batches. Each flavor is perfected for your enjoyment, from tasty black cherry cream to the world-famous Point Root Beer. Every bottle is in the house. Make it a 6-point difference. And as both of those free throws go for Newbie. She's 3 for 3 tonight from the line as well. And a jump ball tie-up. Almond doing a great job on defense here in this first half. It's a very competitive game that we have right now. Dernbach over to Ceballos. Back to Dernbach. Kicks it outside. It's Maya. Dribble drive. No good with the J. Rebounded by Pionic. Maya trying to get there. Pacelli able to get it back down on the other side of the floor. And a turnover a little inside on the pass was Vaughn, as Ceballos was there for the pick. And now Ceballos has it up top. Newbie down low, no good, and tapped. Couldn't hold on to it out of bounds was Elka, so the Eagles have another chance. Pacelli is giving Almond-Bancroft a lot of second and third chance opportunities for points. And it's Lexi, high arcing 3, left it just short. High pass again. Pacelli almost had another error. A reach-in foul down low, so that's going to bring Droik to the free throw line. One more foul, and they're in the double bonus with 4:08 to go. Able to drop this one in. 9 points. Leading all scorers here in the first half right now is Jaden Droik. Make it 10. She made some kind of correction at the line. Going 2 for 2 there. Up and inside, no good. Cardinals with their biggest lead of 8. Vaughn. Hesitation inside. Once again from the charity stripe, no good. Was Pionic. Rebounded by the Eagles. Ceballos has it, now over to Dernbach. Dernbach off, working on the double team. Up inside, the rejection, but a foul. And the Pacelli bench can't believe the call. The parent sections and the student section can't believe it either. They thought that was all clean. I mean, she dribbled between 2. You think you can make your way around 3? Probably not, but got the call. Able to drop that one in from the charity stripe. Her first free throw attempt is good from Lexi Dernbach. And the second one is nylon. Back to a 6-point game. Only a 2-possession game. Plenty of momentum, can swing. No good on the 3. That's her 4th missed 3-pointer here in the first half. Had 24 points on Friday night against Tri-County. Was Jaden Droik. Student section trying to be a distraction. Ceballos now has it. Had to get it away. Who's got the basketball down low? It's a fight for it. And a tie-up. And possession arrow to the Cardinals. Many possession changes we have seen off of jump balls. Picks up the dribble, kicks it out. Droik again from 3, no good. Another miss, puts it back up. Haley Shashetsky, but over the back gets called. That's 5 fouls on the Cardinals now. Or 6, excuse me. One more foul, and Almond will be in the bonus. And redo the inbound here as a substitution was about to be made. They're not letting the substitution get made here. Interesting. Newbie over to Ceballos. Pacelli really playing up high. Not letting Almond get a shot from the outside. Cross court. Nice pass from Lexi to Ceballos there. Dernbach pushes off and gets called for the foul. And that is something you just can't do, especially right in front of an official on the baseline. When you have a person in the stripes working on that baseline, you cannot do anything with your elbows or shoulders on offense to show anything for it. And we have something down low here. It was an off-the-ball foul, and Pacelli will go shoot 2. Many, many fouls here in this first half from the Eagles. So no good on the first one was Yenter here in the double bonus. And the second one couldn't go. Free throws are big opportunities to gain. Lost. Easily could have been a travel there. Nice catch and interception made by Zdroik. Takes it herself. Goes up and she'll go to the line again. Ceballos called for the foul. Droik just going off firing here. took no time to shoot that free throw. Big CWC conference game here tonight. Converting her last 4 is Jaden. She's starting to find a groove. High pass and had to have it be high. Kicks it out. Mai almost used her hand or her elbow. Petrick now inside, brings it outside. Maya Dernbach from 3, no good. Rebounded. Jump ball tie up again. 1:36 to go here in this first half. Possession arrow will now be for the Cardinals. So if there's no jump ball anymore, the Cardinals will get the ball to begin the second half. Missing the shot, and Pacelli doing a nice job on defense. Once again, we thank our viewers for tuning into this one, and we appreciate the corrections as well. But we're friendly out here. No need to get a little chippy on things. 8-point lead for Pacelli. 1:11 to go. Droik takes it again. In and out it goes. And to bring it up the floor will be Newby to Petrick. Back to Newby. Cross court. Working the perimeter is Almond. About a 25-minute drive from Stevens Point is Almond-Bancroft. 29-21. Taken back by the Cardinals. Pjanic hasn't done much coming off the bench, and Droik gets called for the charge. Those officials down there are really watching things down low. Droik's going to have to go take his seat because that's her 3rd personal, and I mean, it's risky when things like that happen. We'll see if Almond hangs on to the last shot. This Almond-Bancroft team coming off a 52-19 win against Rosholt. Then a loss, but previously to that against Wild Rose. Mai over to Lexi, almost lost it. Got it back, finds her down low. Beautiful pass inside to Newby from Lexi Dernbach. 5 seconds to go in the half. 6-point game, 29-23. Goes up with it, and it's Vaughn. Puts it up, banks it. Not in time, or no good. Did get the shot off in time, but didn't get it to drop. And wow, what a competitive first half we have here. 6-point game, and I think things are going to stay competitive throughout the second half. 29-23, it's halftime. You're watching girls WIAA high school basketball here on Zaleski Sports.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Rocky Rococo. My pizza. Pizza. Hands down pizza. I love it. Cheese sauce. Toppings and slices. You'll love it too. Rocky Rococo. Whole pie or slices. Hot, thick, chewy, crunchy, saucy. Rocky Rococo. Pizza. Rocky Rococo.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
As a proud sponsor of Zaleski Sports, Stevens Point Brewery brings you a variety of gourmet sodas to indulge in while watching your favorite teams. Flavors include black cherry cream, kitty cocktail, mango, orange cream, vanilla cream, and root beer in regular or zero sugar. Have it as a float for the perfect post-game treat.
To me, the perfect run is when things start to get tough and I'm trying to keep my pace going and I hit this moment where I just quit thinking about what I'm doing. I've heard surgeons mention that as well, that during their best surgeries, you're kind of in just a pure flow. You know, my goal with patients is to try to help them get back to doing what they want to be doing.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in AutoSelect. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, AutoSelect will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust. In Stevens Point and Plover, at AutoSelect, you're good to go.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
It's halftime here in Pacelli. Today's game is brought to you by Point Heating. Point Heating in Clinton, Stevens Point, and Plover, with more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Call Point Heating and Clean or visit pointheating.com. And buy Home Furniture. Turn your house into a home and shop Home Furniture. Home Furniture on Grand Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids and Post Road in Plover. 29-23, our current score here at halftime, and this has been an absolutely competitive game we have seen here in this first half of play. And every single fan here has a reason to stay. All of you guys watching too, you all have a reason to stay. It should be a very exciting second half that's coming up. But to recap this first half, how did Pacelli get to 29 points? Well, if you're asking, Katie Elka, she was a really big person to begin the first half of this game. She had 5 quick points right off the bat, going 2 for 2 shooting. And then since then, we haven't heard from her at all in the first half. So she had 5 points. Jaden Zdroik, 12 points in that first half. went 4 for 7 from the free throw line. So she ended up going 1 for 4, but then she really cleaned things up, making those last few free throws there to bring her total up to 12. But shooting 1 for 5 from behind the three-point line, it's been a little bit of a concern because throughout this year we've seen her shoot the basketball really well from almost every single part of the basketball court that's on the offensive side for the Cardinals. But for Almond-Bancroft, how did they get to their 23 points? Well, Lexi Dernbach, she's been absolutely phenomenal in this game. A couple of fouls, though. 13.7 she averages per game. Already up to 8 points here in this game. 5 points for Maya Dernbach, the cousin duo that they are, led by Keith Dernbach. They've just been doing outstanding as well on defense, holding Pacelli away from, putting up more points on the board, especially for Pacelli when they came off of a 97-point performance. And one of those halves, they scored 61 points. But this team, they average 54 points a game. So Pacelli's defense, they're also really showing up, only giving up 23. I don't have much else to say about what's to come here in the second half, but the adjustments that I expect to be seeing are that they play a little bit slower. I'm seeing Pacelli play a little too fast in the first half, and that led to so many of their turnovers in this game. So many jump ball tie-ups that can definitely be fixed. But Almond-Bancroft, their pace of play almost seems like it is to their identity. And I don't know if they would make much of an adjustment to their pace. But for Pacelli, I could definitely see some kind of change being made. That is going to conclude our halftime show. We'll send things to about a minute of commercial breaks. Coming up next, it's the second half between the Cardinals and the Eagles. You're watching WIAA Girls High School Basketball on Zaleski Sports.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
In today's economy, it seems the value of a dollar continues to shrink, while the services offered are getting less and less. Here at Maher Water Corporation, a new high-efficiency system made by WaterCare can help ease the stress on your checkbook. We are always available to analyze and recommend one of these units.
So while we can't actually make your money grow, we can make the value of what you get from Maher seem like it.
Second half, here we go. The Cardinals first ones to lead it up the floor, so the possession arrow will be for the Eagles in the meantime. We'll see what kind of adjustments have been made. Yenter with a nice catch, kicks it out. 17-foot Jay, no good. Nice rebound made by the Cardinals and a beautiful save by Katie Elka. Reset things for Pacelli. Going up with it, no good, is Droik. She got her own rebound, brings it out, brings it and puts it up. She gets called for, was it a charge or a travel? She's going to get called for a charge. So that's a big foul there on the star freshman for Pacelli. Dernbach tosses it over to Newby. Newby lost the handle. Who's got it? Another tie-up, so possession arrow will stay here with the Eagles. Droik's going to have to take a seat on the bench because of her third personal foul. And that's a scary one. Nice steal from Katie Elka, though. She's having herself a pretty good night. Vaughn with the left. Couldn't get it to fall, but she'll go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Casey Vaughn up to 6 points here in this game had the 6 points in the first half. First free throw, no good. I think that's been the kryptonite for the Cardinals all year, the free throw. They've really had their troubles, and it was the reason why they lost that game to Greenwood. Pacelli sitting on 15 straight wins here in the Allison Smeglik era. Try to make it a Sweet 16 for the number 7 team. Maya Dernbach had a few options. A high pass over the hoop. That's an unusual one you see in the rejection from Kaylin Yenter. Going back to her volleyball days on that one. Bringing on the block, but a beautiful pass towards the inside to Leah Newby. Newby's got 8 points here tonight. 5-point game. Van Order tossed it inside back to her, brings it out. Elkin now. Pacelli trying to bring a lot of ball movement into their plays, and that's what you got to do to get a defense off their feet. Good awareness there from Dernbach, but right there, Pionik fires the three, no good. Rebounded by Lexi. Dernbach to Dernbach once again. Cross court over to Newby. Lexi, 1-dribble-2, brings it out, almost used the elbow. To her advantage, no good. On the pull-up was Maya. So Pacelli to bring it back. This is huge that Droik's not in. The long J, no good. Rebounded by Vaughn. Put it back up. Van Order, she'll go to the line. And another foul on the Eagles. As fouls are starting to become a thing of trouble for Almond. Couldn't get this one to go either. Today's game is brought to you by Egg Country. Egg Country Farm Credit Services is a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. Contact Egg Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. The 2 points for Pacelli here in the second half, courtesy of the free throw. 2 for 4 here in the second half. Very close to a travel on Aaliyah Newby. Instead, putting it up into 2 defenders, and Pacelli gets called for the foul as Lexi Dernbach draws that one. It seemed like these officials were really letting the players play in the first half when it came to plays down low, but that time they just called the foul right away. Lexi's 3 for 3 tonight from the free throw line. Four for 4. Those free throws are a thing of beauty. 15 minutes to go, almost stolen by Maya Dernbach. The aggressiveness led her to the floor, and instead, using her way down low on the post is Kaylin Yenter. Yenter had 2 points in that first half. Now the first basket of the second half for the Cardinals goes to her. Could have been a travel, and it isn't. Coach Dernbach was not in his head. He kind of knew it. Pacelli looking to keep this impressive season going. They're going to have to do it without their freshman star, Jaden Droik, as she's on the bench with fouls. And another travel violation on Ella Van Order this time. She's had a couple of those here tonight. Pacelli, a team that has not really been turning the ball over too much. But considering their last few games they've had, that might be the reason. 14-10. Dernbach, the hesitation, brings it outside to Newby. Newby drives it into 3 defenders. Pacelli still can't get it there. And Maya Dernbach with the navigation system. I mean, instead of Apple Maps or Google Maps, hit up Maya Dernbach on that one. The 3 from Pionic, no good. Rebounded by Potts. And it seems like momentum is starting to shift a little bit towards the Eagles here. As some people in the media would say, not motivation. I lost my words. As some people in the media would say, all of that momentum would not exist. George Kittle would say you're dead wrong. I would also say that it's dead wrong. Still remains a 4-point game. Van Order spinning around. Back to the outside, Pionic, and lost it. It's another turnover. Here go the Eagles. Newby crosses the basketball, and an and one from Aaliyah Newby. 10 points for her tonight. She's turning out to be the unsung hero of this team right now, making it a 1-possession ball game. Katie Elka goes to the bench. She gets called for the foul. And the free throw got it to go 11 points. For averaging 9.8 a game, I would say she's doing pretty darn good. 1-point game. Pionic tries to silence the Eagles. In and out it goes. Pacelli can't get the shots to drop right now. And a little bit of concern is going around the parent and student section here. Cold here in the second half. Pacelli playing high. Pickpocketed by Vaughn. Instead, it's Droik up with it to bring a little bit of momentum back. Omerick finds Lexi from downtown. Try to bank it in. No good. Droik with the rebound. Brings up the floor herself. In transition. Pulls up. Banks it in. Getting the freshman back on the floor is a huge thing for the Cardinals. Number 22 is a necessity by the looks of it. Ceballos intercepted by Pionic. Beautiful read. Up with the right hand. Maddie Pionic off the bench with a clutch steal. Pacelli back up by 7. Almost got it back. Jaden Droik, she is all over the basketball court right now. Ceballos. Down towards the inside. Omner kicks it out to Dernbach. Lost it. Ceballos able to regain control. Now double teamed outside. Back up top. Under 11 minutes to go in the ball game. Newby finds a player and a shove as Yenter gets called for it. She's going to have to take a seat on the bench. Haley Shashatsky enters for the junior. Pull up 3, no good. Rebounded by Lexi. Goes up with it, no good. Tried to save it out of bounds. And the officials say it stays with the Eagles. I think Lexi thought it went off of her, so she tried to save it. Wow. Newby from the baseline. Finds Dernbach, hands it off. Newby off the screen. Beautiful play and execution by the Eagles. The officials blow the whistle here as it was because the net was stuck. The execution was just perfect, and Aaliyah Newby up to 14 points tonight. The sophomore who averages about 10 a game. What a game for her. No good from three. Krzyzewski back up with it. No good. Third chance for the Cardinals. Krzyzewski goes up and fouls. She'll go to the line. I mean, this is just chaos everywhere on the floor. I thought Pacelli was going to set themselves back up to try to set up some kind of play. Instead, they just go no hesitation mode. 4-point game. Krzyzewski with a good free throw there. The 7th Cardinal of the game to score the basketball. Rimmed out, the second one remains, or stays 5-point game. 1 for 2. Cardinals shooting 3 for 6 here in the second half from the free throw line. Nice pick by Droik. She's got a player open. It's Vaughn. Brings it up with the right hand to make it up by 7. This team averaging 9.3 steals a game. Up to 8 in the ball game. So you're talking defense being huge. Well, it's huge. How about that bank in from Lexi Dernbach to kind of silence the Pacelli fans and faithful. Back to a 5-point game. Bounce pass. Almost lost it. Got it back though. It's Pionic. Hesitation. Dribble drive inside. Goes to the free throw line. Will be Van Order. Ella Van Order, she's 1 for 2 tonight. With 9:20 to go. Got the friendly home roll. Today's game is brought to you by Maida. When it comes to customized apparel or your local sports team apparel, turn to Maida in Stevens Point. From corporate outings to outfit your club or sports team, Maida has all you can need. 2 big free throws right there from the sophomore. This Pacelli team averaging more than 60% of their points from the young guns of freshmen and sophomores. Maya Dernbach couldn't get it to roll in. Rebounded by Van Order. This possession here seems like it's a big one. You could make it a 9-point game or a 10-point game in one shot, or momentum could somehow shift back. And we'll see what we have. It's a jump ball. Wow. I didn't think anyone on Pacelli had possession or any control of that basketball at the same time as Almond did. Pacelli has a second chance, though. Droik, 3 fouls in the game. Timeout taken by Allison Smaglick. Remains 7-point game, 4 fouls on both ends, 8:44 to go in the second half. We have an exciting one for you guys here. We'll be right back on Zaleski Sports.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
And we welcome our folks back. You would have to think that this is a huge possession in this ball game. Van Order hesitated, decides to pass it over. But Pacelli can score. This is huge. And it's Droik hitting the 3-ball to make it a double-digit lead for the Cardinals. And my goodness, that is huge, and it could really shift the momentum of this game. Dernbach driving inside, and she is fouled by Pionic, I believe. And yes, she gets called for the foul, so Dernbach will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. To get out of that double-digit deficit, try to say that 5 times fast. $10 points tonight for Maya. Make it 11. And Almond is really executing well from the charity stripe tonight. Nice catch. A 3 again. No good. And off the ball foul on the Cardinals here. It's going to be called on Shashetsky. 6 fouls now on the Cardinals. So 1 more foul and Almond is in the bonus. Almond had their first 3 fouls here in the second half within the first 4 minutes. They've only had 1 since then. Almond has a chance to bring this to a 2-score game. Good defense there by the Cardinals. Almost an over and back. Nice save. Ceballos had it, and instead, it's a travel on Potts. Plenty of game to go. Just a little bit past the halfway mark here in the second half. Vaughn picked up the dribble. Van Order between 3 defenders, kicks it outside. Vaughn from 3. Got it! It's Elka, actually. Katie Elka with a huge 3-pointer. 11-point lead for the Cardinals. Lexi Dernbach with an easy put-in. Again, timeout taken on the floor. 9-point deficit for the Eagles. 7:15 to go here on Zaleski Sports.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
it's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
I'm going crazy. Welcome back here on Zaleski Sports. Today's game is brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate. Andy Hoff and Cindy Chapel of Hoff Favor Real Estate Group are your local Stevens Point realtors. That's Andy Hoff and Cindy Chapel of Hoff Favor Real Estate. And by Nicolay Bank. Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best. They have locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Kobe, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Or learn more at nicolaybank.com. A little bit of a half-court press from the Eagles coming out of the timeout, and a reach-in foul. I mean, these two teams are going after each other with a lot of physicality and aggressiveness here tonight for their first matchup of the year and of the season. Pacelli looked like a little bit of a miscommunication happened, able to set things back up, bring it around. Droik hesitates, double teamed. Elka, she's got a hot hand from 3, no good. Rebounded, second chance for the Cardinals. That's a huge rebound from Jaden Droik. She's not having the biggest of nights, but she's coming up big when needed most. Kicks it back outside. Shashetsky falls over onto the floor, no good. They let it play out. 6:25 to go. Dernbach lost it, who had it last? And they're going to say the Eagles will keep possession of the basketball as it went out of bounds. Lexi Dernbach inbounds it to Aaliyah. Dernbach again. We have a reach in. This could be on Drake, which would be her 4th. Are they going to let her play? That is the key question now. If you're Coach Allison Smeglick, 6:18 to go, you got to take her out for a few minutes. The 1-and-1 from Lexi is good. And they do take her out of the ball game. With one of your best players, if not your best player, out, this could be quite a dogfight of a game. Rebounded by Maya. Off the putback. And good for Maya Dernbach. It's a 6-point game. And you'd have to wonder if Jaden Drake was there, if they would have got the rebound. 6:07 to go. Officials talking this one over. And they say it was out of bounds on Pacelli off the discussion. So Almond to get it back. And now if you're Almond-Bancroft, this might be your possession of the game. You could bring this to a 1-possession game off a 3-pointer. 6 minutes to go. Plenty of time left. Lost it. Pacelli got it. It's taken up on the floor by Pionic. Rejected, but a foul. She'll go to the free throw line as Dernbach gets called for the foul. Things are starting to get loud here in Pacelli. These two bad bloods are just going after each other. Pionic hits the first. That was her first free throw here tonight. And the second one is good. Up by 8. If you're Almond-Bancroft and Keith Dernbach, you have to wonder, when is your time to bring this game closer? They've got it to 6 many times, but they just can't get past that hump. And it seems like the time is now with under 5:30 to go. Potts over to Dernbach. Lexi now has it, crosses between defenders, over Elka, falls over, no call on the floor, not even a travel, and they're still keeping it as Almond's ball. The 3 from Dernbach rolls out. The Cardinals to gather possession back. And you'd have to wonder when Jaden Drake will come back into this game. Maybe with 3 minutes to go, 3:30 possibly. Pionic tried to drive it up, out of bounds. Possession will stay with Pacelli. Krzyzewski exits as Yenter comes back in. One team 8-0 in conference play, the other 6-2. Van Order almost was there down low. Couldn't handle the pass inbounds. Pacelli able to hold on and maintain possession though. Are they going to take their time now? Nice move by Pionic off the juke. Maddie Pionic getting the defense off their feet, up by 10. Now you have to score points. If you're Almond, it's taken by the Cardinals. They could really silence Almond here. Reach in, foul on Ceballos. And going to the free throw line is the senior leader in Casey Vaughn. It's a 1-and-1. Pacelli, they have struggled from the free throw line. And the struggles continue. So now if you're Almond-Bancroft, you could be playing that foul game if you're down there and very close to an over and back situation on Dernbach there. Newby looking around. Pass towards the inside. Tipped out of bounds by the Cardinals. Possession to stay with Almond-Bancroft. The number 7 team has been hanging on the ropes, but they are up by 10 with under 4 minutes to go. 10 points, though, is so easy to come back from. Basketball is a game of momentum shifting, as 2 points are made by Newby. 16 points tonight for the sophomore. Speaking of sophomores, no good. And that could be a big possession there, gone by the wayside. Going back up with it is Maya, and it's a blocking foul called on Elka. And it was a shooting foul, so going to shoot 2 is Maya Dernbach. And Jaden Zdroik is getting ready to come back into this game with 3:20 to go. And if you're Almond-Bancroft now, that she's coming back into this ball game, you try to draw a foul on her. Get the best player out of this ball game. But Pacelli has been doing a great job of keeping themselves up in this game with her out. Goes 2 for 2. Half-court pressure, gone by the wayside. Zdroik driving up inside, no good. And Pacelli's playing these possessions really fast. I don't know why. High pass out of bounds. It's a mistake from the Eagles. Now if you're Pacelli, you probably play a slower possession. But Almond's going to bring on the pressure here from full court. Pass caught. Nice catch there by Vaughn. 3 minutes to go. 6-point game. Vaughn picked up the dribble, looks around, timeout taken by Coach Smeglik. And she is going to draw something up. I'm not sure what it'll be, but she's been drawing some really great plays up all year. But the number 7 team on the ropes. 6-point game, 2:54 to go. Don't leave us. We'll be right back on Zaleski Sports.
Shuda Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuda Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuda Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shudafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in.
It's simple but true. Time is money. At Sherrill Tire and Service, we have over 20 mobile service trucks to get you rolling and growing again. Sherrill Tire and Service Centers, your locally owned farm tire dealer.
Welcome back, everybody. Today's game is brought to you by Little Scholars Child Care. Little Scholars and Little Scholars Beginnings are 2 beautiful child care and preschools in Stevens Point offering early child learning for infants through 4K. You'll find great facilities and a comfortable environment to help your child grow. Visit littlescholars.com. Pacelli playing a lot slower on the offense, but this is where they really put together their ball movement. Off those bubble screens that they like to play. Vaughn sets it up, back up top. 2:30 remains in the ball game. Pacelli's still taking their time. And this is a tough spot to be in, to take your time. Only up by 6. Fouls can definitely get drawn. Zdroik falling over. She'll go to the free throw line for the 1-and-1. So Bios gets called for it. Clutch time free throws from the freshman. She's had these before. Ceballos takes a seat, up to 4 fouls on the night. Got the first to go, and that is a big one for Jaden. 8 points here in the second half. Totals up to her 20. Left that one short, rebounded by Lexi. Dernbach up the floor. Into the double team. Works off of it. 3 ball open in the corner. It's Aaliyah Newby. She has been playing some fantastic ball all night and down to a 4-point deficit under 2 minutes to go. Are they going to foul? And they do. Coach Keith Dernbach, he was yelling, foul them, foul them. He knows that Pacelli and their kryptonite is the free throw. So these clutch time free throws are so huge. And it's something that they practice throughout the year, missing the 1-and-1. Next foul, though, it's a double bonus. 4-point game. Try to make it a 2-point game. Got it to roll in. Is Newby again. Newby up to 17 points here in this ball game. 55-53. Wow, we're going to keep things here with you guys with 91 seconds to go. But my goodness, this is when you're Pacelli. How are you going to handle this possession that you have next? And if you're Almond-Bancroft, do you just foul them again? Because they're really struggling from that charity stripe. And like I said, it's been their weakness this entire year. And Pacelli really wishes that they would have had a practice in between this game and the game they had on Friday. 100%. But we have an incredible finish upcoming for you guys. Today's game is presented by Cheese Pleasers. Cheese Pleasers in Bancroft is a local hidden gem filled with all the finest cheeses, snacks, snack sticks, cheese curds, and cheese trays. For Wisconsin's finest cheese stop at Cheese Pleasers right off I-39 in Bancroft, and by Rocky Rococo's. For your next catering, birthday party, family night out, or just lunch on the move, make a delicious, cheesy, Chicago-style deep dish slice from the one, the only Rocky Rococo's in Stevens Point. And there is a foul. Jaden Zdroik will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. 5 for 10 tonight, shooting 50%. These are huge. She went quick with it and she left it short. Clutch time. Can she get the second? No good. Rebounded by Yenter. She fought for it and went up with it. Couldn't get it to go. Oh man, this place would have been hopping and jumping if she would have got it to fall. The foul on Amernick as her day comes to an end. It's Aubrey Phillips checking in for Almond. So now that you have a player like her come from the bench who hasn't had any play time in this game, if you're Pacelli, do you take advantage in any kind of way of her on that? Yenter hits a huge free throw. 3-point game. Try to make it a 2-possession game right here. And the second one is nothing but nylon. Almost looked like a timeout was taken on the floor, but that's not the case. Phillips checks out as Petrick is the one to check in. So losing one forward on their team. Reaching inside. Back outside. It's Going up, Dernbach, no good. Rebounded by Yenter. Yenter triple teamed. Tie up, but it's a foul on a reach in. Coach Dernbach wanted a tie up foul with 1:08 to go. The foul is on Potts. Pacelli has a chance to put this game a little bit more out of reach. And it's Kalen Yenter, the one they want at the line. Got it. Tough drop. 3 for 3 in the second half. She's the only one who's made all of them. And the second one drops. And a huge 6-point game, 1:05 to go. Pacelli still playing the zone. Kicks it out. Dernbach, dribble drive inside, kicks it out. It's the three, the hot hand. Got it to drop. Newbie again, up to 20 points for the sophomore. Have a night, Aaliyah Newbie. Back to a 3-point game. Under a minute to go, 47.8. Timeout taken. Today's game is brought to you by Fleet Farm. Pick up all your pet's favorites from Fleet Farm. Find everything from food and treats to toys and health products under one roof from all the brands you trust. Cats or dogs, they've got you covered. Shop your pet's everyday essentials at Fleet Farm. Also by Wood Street Rentals. No matter the job, big or small, look to Wood Street Rentals to get the equipment you need to get the job done. Offering a wide range of equipment needs and delivery to any job site, look to Wood Street Rental in Stevens Point. Also by Culligan Water. Get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan at CulliganH2O.com. And we thank our game day sponsors, Franny's Family Restaurant, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Point Insurance, and Premier Auto. What do you do? On both ends. I mean, this is a tough situation to be in. CWC South matchup. This is one that'll go down in the books as a great game. Droik goes up the floor. She gets fouled, and she has been struggling from the free throw line. She might be the one they want to foul. I'm surprised Pacelli didn't pass it to Kalen Yenter. She has been hitting the clutch shots as of late. Try to build up that confidence, though. Big free throws incoming. And rimmed it backside out. Oh, you can just feel the amount of pressure surmounting this gym. And the second one got it to drop. 21 points for Jaden tonight. 38 seconds. Almond's got to get something going here on this play. Patrick, the hot hand is Newbie. Does she get the basketball back again? Try to draw something up for her if you're Coach Dernbach. 25 seconds to go. Newbie has it in her hand. Dernbach telling them to get to the hoop. Taking too much time. Ball falls out of the hands. Brought back, 14 seconds to go. Dernbach kicks it outside. Newbie, they have to get a shot off under 10 seconds to go. Brings it outside. Dernbach in the corner. Couldn't go. Rebounded by Yenter. And the Cardinals are going to take this one home. On the ropes. And they survive a thriller. 60-56. Oh my goodness. What a game. What a game. Goes to 9-0 in conference play now. Almond falls to 6-3, 14-4 on the year. 16 straight. It's a sweet 16 for the Pacelli Cardinals. 60-56. Coming up next is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy, get your fresh cheese curds made daily. Marshfield Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. We'll be right back.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Join alongside Allison Smeglik. Oh my goodness, this game is one to go down in the books for you guys. It wasn't the most fantastic night of shooting for you guys, but how were you able to get it done?
I told the girls, I'm like, this is probably a fun game for you guys to watch, but for me, it gives me a heart attack. So I'm like, if you can make it a little bit easier for me, I'd appreciate that. They just, Almond went on a couple runs, and poor teams could have, let that happen and not stayed composed. These girls stayed composed. They continued to work together, play hard together, but they just stayed composed is the bottom line. They brought a huge fan section here too, their coaches, always in the ears of the refs, and they did so well. And free throws obviously are a struggle of ours, but we have Kaylin over here who really came to the floor and did what she had to do to help this team win.
She really served you guys in clutch time, but there were so many moments, especially in the second half. You guys were up by 8, then up by 10, and it got down to 6, but then you guys were able to pull away again, and then they kind of brought it back, and then they brought it down to 3 at one point, and then to 2. I mean, what was just going on through your mind, even going into those timeouts that you had to take?
Well, first of all, I was like, holy crap, let's get ourselves together here. But I just knew how well this team plays together, that I had full trust in them that they were going to make some big plays. And they did. Most of the time it was on the defensive end. Yeah, we gave up some penetration a little bit too much for my liking. And number 11 was hitting some big time threes. But we did enough to come out of this game with a W. But we did enough to, defense was our, it's always my main thing going into the season, and especially that last 40 seconds or whatever it was that we went into man. The 3 of them knew, Casey, Jaden, and Maddie knew their assignments, and that they had a lockdown on their players, and that's what they did. Yeah, you guys locked them down. They didn't take a shot until about 10 seconds left in the game, so that was outstanding on defense. And yeah, all that matters is you got the W. Up next, you guys have marathon tomorrow. No practice for you guys once again. So what's a big takeaway from this game going into tomorrow? It was pretty physical overall. So it's good that we have another home game with an outside conference team. But then after Tuesday, we'll have some much needed practice days to get some stuff fixed and adjusted. But I'm looking forward to Wednesday after tomorrow's game because of how stressed I am after that game. I told the girls I have to pull some white hairs out when I get home. So your guys' margin of victory in the last 2 games before this one was 128. This only 4. So a complete flip of the script. I just have one more question. How were you able to manage losing Jaden throughout the big stretch? Because having a star player like that and losing her, knowing that the other team's going to take a lot of advantage off of that. Yeah, it's always hard. Jaden plays extremely hard, and she does take a lot of chances sometimes. Some of them work out for her, some of them don't, but we had other players step in, and Maddie did a fantastic job. Haley came in. She didn't get that many minutes, but her minutes were important that she stepped in. But that's just the one thing about this team is, a player can go down and they just pick up for her. And that's what we did. If it was offense, we had Katie Ilka hit 2 big threes. Kaylin over here was really tough getting rebounds, knocking down her free throws when it was important. So that's just, again, that's the big thing about this team is they pick each other up. Toughness, it's all in you guys. It's in your blood. I guess it's a Pacelli Cardinal thing. Congrats on the win, Coach. I'll send things to Kaylin. Thank you. All right, Kaylin Yenter's in the highlight house with us. What a game. You guys are at Sweet 16 on total wins in a row. I don't know if that's in your head at all, but those clutch free throws down the stretch, what's going through your mind there?
Just take my time, take a breath, and really just focus in the moment, not worry about the crowd, and just get it done.
And how is it that you're able to just focus and take your time, especially in big situations like that?
We work on free throws a lot in practice, so it's kind of like second nature, but I did miss 2 earlier in the game, so had that pressure on me, but yeah.
Coach was telling me that, like, the free throws are your guys' kryptonite. Like, that was one of the reasons why you had your one and only loss on the year. And just, like, being able to maintain the lead in this game and hold off and persevere, like, how much does this mean for this team and build that character for you guys?
Oh, it means a lot. We can just keep going with this winning momentum and just keep going because we have a lot of tough games ahead of us, so this means a lot.
I'll ask, do you believe that momentum exists?
Yeah.
That's a great answer because I agree too. I'll put you in the highlight house.
Right. I'm Kaylin Yenter, and I'm in the house.
I have to ask.
It's our lucky maraca.
What's with the maraca?
It's our lucky maraca.
Ah, so they have okay, interesting. Is it like a type of, I can't think of what the word is, just a pregame ritual thing that you guys have, or you just keep it?
We just keep it. We kind of forget about it, honestly, so yeah, we just remember today.
Good luck in the game tomorrow.
Thank you.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for us here on Zaleski Sports. Brendan Retzloff and Chase Lyons. We appreciate you guys for tuning in this one. My voice is about to go away. I'm losing words, but man, what a game. 60-56 the final score. We'll be right back here tomorrow as Pacelli takes on Marathon for a non-conference matchup. Should be a pretty great one that we have for you guys tomorrow. From all of us at Zaleski Sports, thanks for tuning in. Have a great night, everybody, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.